Hi, my name is Tan Khai Jeng with matrix number 183218. So the first question is, how popular is watching television in my country? So actually, in my country, watching television is actually an indispensable part of our life. But they are the emergence of social networks such as Facebook, Twitter, or Netflix. So they are a steady decrease of number of people watching television. Because for example, like students in matriculation courses or university students like me, they won't have time to go and sit at their home to watch television, right? So these kind of social act actually make them decrease in watching television. Now, but there are still people who watch television at home, such as senior citizens and children. But at this time, television is still popular in our country, but we don't know one day when the senior citizens and children, they will be totally transformed into like rely on social medias. So yeah. And moving on to the next question is the types of TV programs that are generally on TV in my country. So there are Phua Chu Kang. So Phua Chu Kang, everybody knows Phua Chu Kang. It continues from the event of Phua Chu Kang, where his wife leaves Singapore to expand his business in Malaysia. So this TV program is basically acted by a famous lead character that have a mold on his face and also wearing a yellow boots. Another is Upin and Ipin. So Upin and Ipin is a cartoon. So it was introduced in 2007, featuring the life and adventures of the twin brother in fictional Malaysian kampong setting. So Upin and Ipin was a hit, and it was adapted into a monthly comic magazine series and also titled Majalah Comic Upin dan Ipin. And also another, which is Oh My English. It's actually a Malaysian comedy and educational TV series which is debuted in May 2012 on Astro. So it make people believe that this show is actually can improve the level of English of students. So yeah. And move on to the next question. Do I think cable television or paid television is better? So I would say that both of these kind of show have their own benefits. Of course, in terms of budgets, I would say that watching Astro is better compared to local TV channels, because there is a saying in Chinese goes, when the price of something is comparably high to the other, there's actually a value in it. So you buy it for a reason, because there is something in that make it cost more. As we can see, channels such as CNN, Astro, National Geographic give us information about stuff happening in the whole world. Cable television such as TV3 and NTV7 also give us information about more stuff going on in worldwide, but they are more to stuff going on in our country. So, but if sometimes we have nothing to do and we feel bored, even simple things such as TV3 and NTV7 could entertain us, I would say that. And next, why do people like watching television? So for children, they like watching television because it is a first digital stimulant when they are young. So they are basically attracted with the flashing lights, but they cannot understand what's going on. As they learn speech, they will follow what people do in TV and also act with them. But TV doesn't move, so people can easily watch it without stress. And for teenagers, there will be a way for them to measure time, so they can watch one day in an hour of their favorite TV shows. But when they grow into adults, it will become a habit of killing time, as we no longer know what we are doing with television. We just watch, but it actually does give us to release stress also. They will entertain us. After you work, you can go back and just sit in front of the television and watch, and you will relax yourself very much. And then the last question, what effects can watching television have on children? So watching television actually makes a very educational is a very educational thing to children. So there are a few television channels that are dedicated to create educational and informative content for the audience, especially children, such as Sesame Street and all those things. And also they will get to expose to different cultures, such as if your children never step out of home, they can look on the TV shows like how people in Japan are educated and what things happen and what is their culture. So they can learn more about their tradition, lifestyles, and attitude. For the side effects, it will affect the brain development and behavior. So there are studies that found out that watching television too much can alter the brain structure, and also they can induce behavioral problems in people. And it also impacts your social development, as kids nowadays, teenagers also, they tend to watch a lot of TV shows until they don't want to go out and interact with people. So it does impact the social development of people. So yeah, and now I'm going to end my talk. Thank you very much.